Welcome to the Heavyweight Podcast.
The message behind saying the title "The Heavyweight Podcast" is to be able to say that we can weigh in on some heavy shit. You know, what we're talking about is important from every aspect of it. It's a heavy weight. It's not just about physical weight, but the weight of things that can weigh our minds. So I think it's dope that we can have this conversation. What's good? This is episode 86 of the Heavyweight Podcast. I am Stutter McFly with these three guys. Go ahead and state your names for these beautiful people out here.
I'm just Kevin Wendell today, just recovery from booty hole pissing.
We can call you Recovery Wendell.
It's your boy Mo Lethal with his voice back. I got a lot of shit to say today.
They call me Hunter.
First of all, I don't want to hear about your ass, Kevin. That's number one. That's
Yeah, he just jumped in. Let's clear the air before we ask how our days are going. No ass talk. All right, so how were your weeks?
Well, then I won't speak.
You can't tell us about your week now?
No, that's most of my week.
Okay, well, we're happy you feel. We happy you feel better because we don't want to hear that.
He said his bowel movement sound like Bismarcky.
Yeah, I wish.
He's been reps. Well, shit. Since let me go then. My week was cool. No, nothing exciting. Just gearing up to increase the cost of this gymnastics fees and also trying to get her some clothes because she's grown like a weed. I mean, she ate like 3 servings of dinner the other day. I'm like, bro, calm down. Like, you eat more than me. You gonna need a job soon. Like, calm down. But I love her, so that's my baby. Other than that, my week was cool.
Good.
My week was good. I got no complaints about it.
I did the same shit. Week. Yeah, it's bored. I was boring week. Nothing exciting.
And what the fuck is wrong with that?
Nothing events. McFly, your week, sir? How's it going over there with my nephew?
Other than Kevin's stomach sounding like Dougie Fresh, I was chilling. My son Alaric's stomach, and he's doing the same thing as Kevin's. But he's growing healthy, and he's the hospital can't, or the bad his doctor visits, they can't figure out what height this kid is. He keeps shrinking and growing somehow, but he's 21 inches now. So that's good. He's eating healthy. He's alert.
He's gonna be 6'9".
He's gonna be the tallest. He was the tallest and biggest of his siblings. So yeah, and just chilling, just relaxing and getting all this praise at work, and everyone's they want to know all my info and shit, and I tell them back up. But yeah, everything was good. So I guess we'll get to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
The first topic comes from, since let's just get into the shits, comes from Kevin. He wants to know if anybody watched the Chris Rock special, and also, and to go into further detail, Will Smith said he felt embarrassed and hurt by Chris Rock's jokes about him.
You should have been embarrassed by the slap. But
when I heard about that, or read that headline or whatever, I said I'm pretty sure Chris Rock was more hurt by the slap than you feeling so offended by his comments.
He's still hurt. What y'all think? Did you guys watch it?
I did.
I tried to watch it last night and I fell asleep on it.
I didn't watch it.
To me,
why did you fall asleep?
It was not entertaining at all.
That's unfortunate.
It wasn't even a Netflix and chill situation. That would have been a better thing. But I tried so I could comment on this question today, and I said, like McFly said, I think you said earlier in the week, I said, I agree with what a lot of what he was saying, but it wasn't funny to me. So it was kind of like just putting me to sleep. I was like,
That's my issue with Chris Rock a lot, is that I will agree with a lot of the statements he makes, but it's not necessarily funny. But they're like, you'll chuckle and be like, yeah, I agree with that. But I notice I never really like laugh at his shit like how I think I'm supposed to. So like there'll be like statements like even in this one where I was like, I agree with like the Meghan Markle shit. A lot of it I was like, yeah, he's right. That's the in-law thing. Like this, yeah, black people look for to see the tone of how brown the baby's gonna be. And then when you said, is it a Steph Curry baby or a Draymond Green baby? I was like, I chuckled, but I didn't go.
I did
It
laugh
was
at
just
that
like,
part.
that
I did laugh at that part.
It was a chuckle, but I didn't go like into like, oh my god, like my neck is hurting.
I wasn't. And I also laughed at the part is that when he was like, they invented racism. I was like,
yeah, like the royal family.
chuckled.
Like I said, he ain't wrong.
Facts.
But the bad part about it, the bad part about the whole what color the baby's going to be is the way because of the way we looked at it in society. That's the fucked up part about it.
Yeah, is my baby gonna have some advantages or a lot of disadvantages? Yeah, like
I don't know with the royal family, too many disadvantages, but I don't know. It just sounded old to me.
mhm.
Like Chris Rock was stuck in old Chris Rock, but it wasn't good. Like I don't even know if it was like I don't know if it seemed like he was trying too hard or what, but it just wasn't good. It sounded old, like he's out of touch. But he could have rushed it. Like that's one thing I didn't think about because he had to deal with Netflix like the day he got slapped probably, so he had to come up with some jokes to to fill the time.
Right, I can picture Dave Chappelle said, "Nigga, you need to take advantage of this shit stat.
Yeah,
Let me get you my Netflix handle. Look."
Dave Chappelle probably talked to him was like, "Nigga, you do that again with my hookup."
And as far as Will feeling some type of way, I say shut the fuck up. You caused the whole situation.
Yeah.
Well, Jada did.
Well, it don't matter. His actions.
Especially according to Chris.
It's his actions.
He's
Janet
not
James-
wrong. That part
Janet-
was. Yeah.
I mean, throughout history, real and folk history, women have whispered things into men's ear to make them behave a certain way. It doesn't change the fact that it's still the man taking the action. He did that shit to himself. I feel no remorse for Will.
Did you catch how many times Chris Rock called Jada and Will collectively a bitch?
I fell asleep before he got to
Well, he called her a bitch once. I think he probably called Will on that. Was like, I don't want to get slapped again. Like, nigga, that slipped out. That one slipped out.
I just don't think he'll be anywhere Will will be going forward. That's my take.
Well, I mean, he's not even where Will was at now anyway. So, ain't nothing changed there.
I just thought the funny statement was like when he did the comparisons in size and who Will Smith is compared to him, and he was like, "Have you ever?" He said, "Will you ever see me in a movie with my shirt off?" I visualized it and I laughed.
I've seen Chris Rock in person at the Magic Johnson Theater, and this nigga is probably $105.
Yeah,
he is shit. He is tiny. He's
frail.
tiny.
This motherfucker played Muhammad Ali.
He's not a big guy at all. Like he is little. He is a little good dude.
I've heard some people had a problem with him saying that though. And they were like, "That's bitch ass of you to say that," and I'm like, "No, he's aware of who he is and like who Will is. Not everybody's a fighter."
Like there's no way I would walk up to like The Rock or Jason Momoa and challenge them, knowing that they're standing, they're gonna tower over me at least a half foot. Like I'm good. I'm not. No.
In the words of
this is why I have guns.
Mo Lethal, I'm shooting this nigga. Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna laugh if Will goes slap somebody else. If he goes, he's like, "Oh, you gonna say because I slapped you because you little? I'm gonna slap a big nigga."
I mean, ain't that what? Yeah, I gotta say, ain't that what he said? He only smacked me because I am little.
Yeah, he wasn't wrong. He said the whole world called you a bitch, and he said, "Who did he end up hitting? Me." I said, "Yeah,
he's not wrong."
That nigga should have been slapping Jada on the ass.
Shit, nah, she too gangster.
I said on the ass.
Oh, okay. I was like, we'll be sleeping next to the pool in the cabana.
He probably already doing that shit. He probably at the pool house.
August got the house room.
Yeah.
What disease does she have?
Alopecia.
It's not a disease, nigga. It's a condition.
What I'm saying, I think the aggression in which he had slapped Chris, he may have slapped the alopecia away if he had hit her.
But she don't even got like a bad case.
Just one hit. Just oh my god, it went away. I don't know what happened. I slapped the alopecia out this motherfucker. Like
she trying to get sympathy. You seen her video with that? And then it's like just a little bald line.
Yeah.
When you're like, There's people out there who have it where it's like, yes, it's severe. You are shut up. I shouldn't say that. That's insensitive.
Like you're a black woman and you're already used to wearing wigs anyway. So
Damn.
Whoa. Hey, look here, man. You ain't gonna come for black women on this show.
Oh, light skinned ass. No.
I'm just saying, black women.
I'm not
well,
gonna
a lot
stand
of
for
black
it.
women wear wigs.
Black women ain't
and
the only one that wear wigs, nigga. Women wear wigs.
I didn't say that. I
Hey,
didn't say that.
no. To be
That's what I
fair,
said.
black women wear them better. So
I
let's
said
give
a
them
lot
that.
of black
Black
women. I
women
didn't
do
say
most
only
things
black
better,
women.
nigga. That's not a competition.
Let's give them that. That's a
You even
That's
now
a-
you ain't even talking about black women.
our thing.
So next topic comes from Mo Lethal. It's the topic. Shit, we're gonna go into detail with this. Former school lunch lady accused of sexually assaulting a teen and sending nude photos. And when I got it in the group text, I said, "Shit, they didn't look like that when I was growing up. Assault me."
We
Because the lunch lady never looked like that.
No.
not the lunch lady. There's a couple teachers. There's a couple like PE teachers and shit.
No. We had maybe 2 teachers in high school that was like, oh, I would, yeah, but no. It
Really?
wasn't- Not,
I had a few.
No.
Shit, I remember my science teacher. I was like, shit, I
So,
wish I could get my grades better.
And Matt, shit. And then we
But
used to get
she has been charged, but she has 3 counts.
Yeah, good. Throw that child molester away.
And apparently, she was, sending them nudes on Snapchat and all that kind of stuff, and then requesting nudes from him. So that's 1 charge. That's 2 charges right there. And then she picked him up from a party, and he proceeds to break her back in the back of her car. So that's the 3rd charge. Yeah.
It's not going to be that long of a charge, though. She'll be free and bright at another school soon. That's unfortunate how it works.
Well, she's not a teacher, so I guess she can.
We had a teacher in high school that got kicked out of another school for messing with students, and then I was just like, "Wait, why is he here? That's nuts."
Oh, so it's not just cops. Okay, copy that.
That didn't make sense.
If at around that age, the cafeteria lady looked like that, and she fed me a taco empanada and a side of nudes, I'd probably be a really, really happy camper. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know.
The lunch ladies in I would have thrown up the taco empanada if they tried to send me any kind of nude because they were rough.
My issue is with like what Kevin said, like she's not gonna get time, and I said she's not gonna get a lot of time, but because for some reason when a little boy is molested by a woman, it's not seen as bad.
Usually it's seen as a accolade or like, oh my nigga, you did it like that.
That's just from us. That's just men being dumb because the law still is the law on them, but men are like usually like, "Why'd you tell?
Yeah.
Why did you just?"
No,
I won't lie to you. I would have said that. I would have asked that question. Why'd you say something?
A lot of times the boys don't tell. The
parents find out.
Catch some shit, or somebody tell the parents. Like that's what it is.
It's probably mainly the mom.
Yeah.
Not the dad. The dad probably.
Because the dad probably like, look here, man, that's cool that you got, but look, you gotta stop that shit.
Or he might look salty like this motherfucker. Like
it's bad. Hey, look, I know somebody who did that. I'm not gonna put too many details out there, and I can't ask her like what the fuck was going through your mind. But it's from I don't even want to say where it was at, which job it was from. But as we separated and got older, I was like, I wonder what so and so's up to. Typed her name in, and I was like,
damn.
And then I was like, the bad part is I thought the same thing. I was like, why did this kid tell?
See? Now, but why do we have that mindset though? Like that, it's
gross.
Because we all grow up fucking fantasizing about teachers and whatever. So the moment a fantasy comes reality for someone else, you're thinking, damn, why would you tell?
That's why I think I said I don't. We need to start teaching little boys the value of their privates. Like you just can't be out here just letting off anybody. So you can't tell men. You can't tell men that because they, at that point, once you get your first nut, it's over.
Yes.
You got to start.
She was valuing his privates. That's why she was letting him get in them
He
guts.
got to value him.
Yeah, but we got to change that. It's still child fucking molestation.
I get what y'all are saying. I get what y'all are saying, but there's still that maybe it's the child. I don't know.
Make in your head. Make it personal. Would you be okay with it?
No. For me?
Yes. Not for
Like,
you.
No, Andreas.
No, not
Like-
for
like
you.
for
No,
your
because
children.
you. Yeah.
If you found out your
there was
son,
a partial part of me that would
in-
say I would be salty because I was like, if she was bad as fuck, I'd be salty. But then there's a
In
certain
nine-
part of me like,
in
no,
9 years,
that's
sir.
not right. That's
in
not
9
right.
years,
But then
sir,
the
your
first
son
initial thing
Andreas
was like,
will be old.
she's
Will be
attractive.
14. In 9
Yeah, I
years,
get
he will
that.
be 14.
I get that. And what
So
I'm
if he
telling you
banging
is,
out, if he banging his lunch ladies back in 9 years, I want you to keep the same energy.
I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you. The first initial thought would be, how does she look? And then after that, then I would go into the parent mode. But the first initial thought would be, what the fuck does she look like? And then I would like try to rationale. Okay, that makes
So
sense.
you gonna see a picture like, I get it.
It's not the
I
kid's
get
fault.
it for the moment. For the moment,
Yeah.
I was like, I get it. He was looking at her and going, damn. Like, so that would be my first reaction. Then I would go into parent mode. But the first, because if she was rough looking, I'd be really upset. Like,
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I do think from the parent state, like, you can't blame the child. You have to blame
Yeah,
the
it's not the kid.
situation.
It's
You
the
can't blame
adult.
the child.
because he's looking at it like I said, at 14 or 13. If I saw something attractive as fuck in front of me, you think like,
Yeah. I mean,
See,
come on,
no.
we all got to be honest. At 13, 14, if somebody like, I would have been in
yeah,
there.
if they looked attractive, your first instinct like, she wants to let me what? Like,
I
so
would've.
you get where they're coming from. So it's like, yeah, she has to be the adult. If she's the adult, she has to be the adult to say no. You're underage. I'm walking away. But at the same token, I'm trying to rationale what his frame of mind was when it was given to him.
Oh well, you know his fucking
Yeah, if
teenager.
you look, but I want to see. Like my initial reaction is, did you look at something worth having, or was it just offered to you and was just whatever? And you're like, she's
But-
offering, I'll take it.
Yeah, but how much bad dick did she have to do to a 13-year-old?
But it's usually
That's
a
what I was
psychological
gonna
thing
say.
too.
It has to be. It has
It's
to.
usually a psychological, like, maybe
It has to be.
she wants to believe that she's still young or whatever, like, but like, or
That
she's
young.
yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
then she's like, maybe I can mold them. Like, I don't know.
Because I don't know what
That-
mind
but
frame
that-
you
but
have
that-
to go in
but
to look at a kid like that. Like,
That's the part you got to worry about, the molding.
yeah, Because some of them, I've seen that where they marry them later on, got kids and shit. And you're like, that's something
Maybe
right with
talking about
that.
us fucking doing the whole the fuck is it? Is it shaping or what the fuck do they call it? The term when it
Grooming.
yeah.
Grooming.
That's uber grooming.
Yeah, that's grooming. She's grooming for sure. But I don't understand. Like you said, your first thought is how she looked, and if it's the lunch lady, I feel like my first thought is like, so why the fuck am I still paying for lunch, nigga?
I would
He said,
hope
"Get that
to
free
say at
lunch."
least you be like, now I know why you was getting all that free shit. Now it all comes together. It makes sense now.
Now I see why you got 3 slices of pizza on Pizza Day.
Yeah.
I see it.
And I'm like, did mom give you extra allowance or what the no? Oh, okay, you got it all free. Okay.
Yeah, that shit is gross. But I don't know how you change it because it's been like that for a long time with the female to male minor, where it's not as
It's not
frowned upon for some reason, which is weird. Because like you were saying, it seems like it's happening more. I feel like it's more of a thing that's newsworthy, I guess, to get ratings.
I don't think anything is happening more. I just think we live in the time where we hear about shit more.
Yeah.
Because everything is, once you hit post, it's seen by millions.
But I'm thinking that happens a lot with the males too. But no one's going to report on that because it's just like, well, this is what happens, and you're like, that's wrong.
No, with the males, they're gonna report that because when he get locked up, the rest of his life is not good. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. So that's crazy though.
That shit is scary.
I thought about checking back into high school after I saw that shit.
That's until you see her up close with no filters,
Like
probably.
checking back in high school like a student.
Do some 21 Jump Street type shit.
Oh, yeah, so you gonna be 21 Jump Street, one strap.
Maybe nigga, like unless this is like they have some major technology that makes us appear like we're in high school again, nigga. Maybe a substitute teacher.
I'll play basketball again and be like, use this old man weight now. Get your little ass out there.
These kids would move your ass, DJ. These ain't the same kids. That's crazy though.
But all right, moving on. The next topic comes from Hunter, and it's simple. Should there be secrets in a relationship?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, do you mean big secrets? What do you mean?
Open the floor.
I would say semi-big.
Hold on. Like what? You got to give an example before I agree with this shit. You're not gonna give
it's kind of hard to say. Like, you had something in your
Like your
past that
second
you didn't want to tell.
You got a second family type shit?
Yes.
Well, I mean, if you got a second family, you can't be honest about that.
If you do, then yes, absolutely, you better keep that.
But I was talking about like if you had something in your past or things like that.
I can't relate to this, sir. She is my past.
But what do you mean something in your past? Like something like you killed somebody, or like what you mean?
Yeah, you could say something like that. Say you had a bad criminal past and you don't want to share.
Nothing like that. Nah. Why not?
I would
same person.
say I don't think that would matter. Because she like you for who you are in the present.
The reason I brought this up because I was watching the show and the lady, her parents they believed in arranged marriages, and she didn't want to tell her current husband. She hid her current husband away from her family, and I'm like, what's the big deal about that? Tell your current husband that my family believes in arranged marriages.
Well, that's a big deal because she might be shunned from the family in certain cultures.
Well, she ended up being shunned from the family, but I'm saying,
and that's exactly why she hid that shit.
I get the fact that she hid it from her parents.
A secret from him.
Right, that's the part.
They already shunned.
Right, I get her hiding it from her parents, but I didn't get her hiding it from her husband. To the fact that he thought she was cheating on him. That's how bad she hid it. And I'm like, why would you hide something like that?
Yeah, that's kind of dumb.
I'm like, that's not a secret that you should hide.
He's sitting there like, what the fuck? Why your family hates you? Like, it's you. Maybe that's why she kept it.
He probably didn't know the family.
He didn't.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, because if he would have known, because if she from that culture, when he would have showed up, Dad would have been like, "Hey, what you doing here, Pimp? Like, I didn't choose you.
Are you here to cut the lawn?"
Who are you? Like when her parents came to town, she would go get a hotel.
Oh no, that's wild.
Oh come on, that's too much.
Right, because because you can't again. But I get the hiding it from your parents. I just didn't get the part hiding it from your husband. It's like, hey, my family's like this, and he's gonna be like, oh, fuck that, and no, I can't be with you. No, I'm like, that's not a secret worth hiding, bro.
Some people in other cultures they're dead serious, and they are traditional. They believe in their traditional values, and they will not be moved.
No, I get that part,
they
but it was just the part of hiding, making it a secret from him. It was like, really,
she should have told him. She
should have told him.
I thought she was talking about like who ate the last, like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Well, we all have little, we have little shit we don't tell our wives that we do, but but I mean, for the most part, it got me thinking about secrets that you don't want to tell, like something about your family, something about your past, and something about the uncle that you have.
More simplistic. I thought it was gonna be like secrets, like there's certain things you just keep away from us because you know how they're gonna be about it. So you're like, yeah, I'm just not gonna tell you
that.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't consider those so much secrets. We all have to keep things away from our spouses that we just can't say.
It's funny because when they find out about it, it's revealed as a big ass secret. So yeah, you damn Skippy, they're still secrets.
Yeah, they're secrets.
I can't think of anything I keep from her.
It's hard to say. As I was thinking that, I was like, it's a secret until they ask where you're like, did you? Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I'm honest with her all the time. I don't know what's the secret.
Could have read it.
I sure did.
Right. But like I say, I mean, there's all levels to it. But I mean,
Reddit's not a secret. You know what I do.
You got family members that you don't tell other people your spouse about or things like
the rabbit hole.
I mean, she
Oh,
knows
I
what's
think
on.
I
She
know what
knows
y'all
what she
talking
knows what's on
about.
the internet.
I think I know
She
what
knows
y'all
what she
talking
knows what's on
about.
the internet.
I was like, I thought y'all was talking about Reddit questions, but it's not.
No, sir.
The
It's the dark
rabbit
side.
hole.
The dark side of the web.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, yes, you should be. There's always going to be some secrets that you keep.
Yeah.
I look
I'm
at it
being
more as like necessary. It's your privacy, like the things you keep private to yourself, and then like when they find out about your private things that you keep to yourself, they go, "Oh, why would you keep this secret?" And it's like I'm not trying to keep it. It's some certain things that I feel like should be private or privy just to me. But I think that's normal to
I think
have.
the
But I
only
don't
thing I think the only thing I could say is I guess my thoughts or opinion on certain things I won't tell her.
And she's like, "Why
Yeah.
did you never tell me this?
Yeah.
Why are you keeping these secrets?"
Well, I mean, sometimes people keep
It's for-
secrets and they
for
start moving
myself.
different over them, or things.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if it starts affecting stuff like that, then I think that's where it becomes a thing. If you
Yeah.
gotta tiptoe around and all that, if you just like,
And that's what I'm saying. In a marriage, I don't think there should be really no big secrets. You know what I mean? Big secrets,
No.
whatever. But I didn't get it because I'm like, why?
unless you have a second family, then don't go tell your fucking wife.
Right,
about
you can't
it,
do that because it's the whole reason why you have a second
And-
family. Hey, or you're hiding $300 from your paycheck every week.
No, keep that secret. Absolutely.
Man, women hide money all the time, and they don't see that shit as a secret. They see that
Yeah.
as them. I'm saving for a rainy day.
Yeah, just in case things go wrong. You're like, I don't know. Oh, I you're like, I ain't got no money. You're like, oh, I got like $12 just over here. Like, what the fuck did you just say?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down. One of my the interesting How I Met Your Mother episodes with Barney Stinson.
What's that?
The keeping farts away from each other.
Nah. Mm-mm. Hell no.
I'm
I'm
21
just-
years in. Nigga, we.
I'm like a boat.
But is that a secret or is that a privacy thing?
I'm saying because if a woman goes, well, I don't feel comfortable farting in front of you all this time, and then one day she just lets one rip because she's been holding them in, and then you go, oh my god, you create something that foul, you made the walls feel.
Yeah, you gotta let them know. Like, go back to keeping that secret.
To me, that's just natural. It's just natural.
You've
Yeah.
never shit.
Yeah, I mean, you can't
The
hide
walls are
away from
feeling.
that. I'll be honest and share a little bit right now.
Uh-oh.
I've been together with my wife for 22 years. I ain't never seen her use the bathroom.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Exactly what I said.
But
I mean, like,
I think
She ain't
certain
never
things-
walked in the bathroom, or you ain't never like seen her use the bathroom.
I've seen her.
number one or number two.
Either one. She keeps it private. The
She
moment
closes
I
the
walk
door?
around the corner, she tells me to walk away.
Man,
You know,
the
and I'm
only
like,
thing-
that's not a
the
big
only-
deal.
The only thing private in my house is when Unflow come to town. That's when she closes doors. Other than if Unflow in town, she be like, hey, nigga, she be like, you be in it? You want to look
I'm
at
a
it?
door. I'm a door closer. I like to close my door.
that statement may be concave. I'd have an any. I'd be like, oh, I'm fully direct. Direct. Do not tell me
Direct.
something like that where you're in it. No, don't give me a visual. Like, no,
Never mind.
like, don't you tell me that. You're like, why ain't it getting up? Well, you just said some shit earlier that fucked my whole mind state up. So I'm just
No. I mean, it'd be different if you walk around the corner and she's like, ugh, what? Like, oh, none.
she starts grabbing for shit, holding the wall,
That's a good one.
biting her lip, trying to give it hell. You like,
Yeah, to me, that was weird because of the people I've been with in my past. That's never been like a private thing or something that's been private.
Didn't?
Well, I close the door
You
now
in
because I have a
bathroom?
daughter. I have a daughter.
No,
so I
no,
close the
when you
door all
got
the time.
kids, it's completely
I
understandable.
close the
Plus,
door all
that's
the
the
time.
break away from the kids. I get that. That's even a break away from the kids. You know, but kids change the whole thing. But I'm talking about when it's just you and her or before the kids.
isn't it amazing how when you
When it was just me and
have
her, nigga,
kids,
I'm swanking.
when you have kids, the bathroom becomes like a second office or a
yeah.
No,
home.
it becomes your safe place.
Yeah,
No,
you
it
just go
used
hide
to
in there and
be.
lock the door.
Yeah, I was like, it ain't safe.
It used to be. Now she opened the door and be like, "Ugh, Dad, you stink," and then close. Like,
Yeah.
thank you. Like,
Yeah, that shit had me dying the other day. Kendall did that to me. She was like, it stinks in here. I was like, I'm shitting. Yeah.
like you weren't supposed to come in here anyway. Why are you in here? Like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That's why you got locks on doors.
Nah, she saw me unlock the door one time, and now she know how to do it.
From the outside?
Mine
Yeah.
can't do that.
The bathroom door. It's
Yeah,
that
the
little
toilet
yeah.
toilet's separate from the rest of the bathroom, so it's like you can lock that, but you have unless you have the tool, you won't be able to.
Yeah, we got the little where you could put the penny in there and turn it.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, you got to have a full on screwdriver for us, like
I thought you was talking about the Mouseketui.
the Mascatuli.
Oh.
Hey, if I had my choice,
Huh?
if I had my choice, I would have a keypad on my door.
On the bathroom?
On a bathroom, bro. Just
Imagine if you had to like touch and go.
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I'm
would
just
suck.
saying. Yeah, beep, 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 beep. Hoga.
You in a rush? You can't get that
Pull it
motherfucker.
back
You keep
out.
putting the wrong code in.
So the third time this week.
Oh, bro, I never even thought about
Nah,
this.
Nah, I'm good on that.
You're welcome.
Honestly, I thought, damn. We said at the beginning to have no ass shit, and then we talking
Hey,
about
I didn't bring it up. I didn't
We
bring
ain't
it up.
talking about no ass.
we talking about shit.
No,
Next topic.
that-
Next topic.
Hey,
It comes from
drum roll, please.
comes from Kevin, and it's do you ever catch yourself flexing on accident?
Yeah, that's the reason I asked that because I felt like an asshole talking to somebody. I forgot what we was talking about, and then I was just like, oh yeah, New York's a great place to visit. Like, like, do I sound like a fucking asshole? Like, oh, I've been here. Yeah.
Is it is sharing your experiences flexing?
I don't know. I feel like sometimes it is.
I think if you're gonna share your experience, like you're like, man, I remember this one time I had like these 3 bitches, and then you're like, that's a flex. That's gonna make you look like an asshole.
Kevin, I agree. New York is a great place to visit. We'll never live there, but it's a great place to visit.
But I'm saying traveling somewhere is different than like bragging about your exploits, like with women. Like,
well, yeah, that's different. But
it's
even
that could
it's
be a
only
flex.
but it's only bragging if the other person cares.
But you still go out of your way to try to throw a story out there, and you can be trying to brag and make yourself sound.
But I mean, if you're not trying, or you're just talking,
if you're not trying, then
I can't brag about my expo. I'm like Marshall. Everybody know who the fuck I'm talking about. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. That's why I don't say shit.
or like just I guess just talking about the stuff you have. Like, I don't know. I guess that's not flexing. I don't know if that's flexing or not.
I don't think it's flexing.
because I feel like if you're trying to tell someone something to be helpful or informative, I don't think that you can necessarily flex. Like someone can take it as a flex, but you can't.
You're saying that the intent behind the
the intent. If you're literally trying to inform somebody about something that they might be curious about that you own.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Or you've done. That's not a flex, but like if like the intention is to be able to say, nigga, I did that. That's a flex.
Yeah.
You can't. I did that, nigga. You can't tell me I did that. Like that's a flex.
But that's not accidental at that point. I don't think. I think that's like, because like if you're talking to somebody who like has an apartment, like case in point, I was talking to somebody at work, truck driver, and he was talking to me about we're talking about houses, and then I was like, oh yeah, my mortgage is this much, and he was like, I don't got no mortgage, I rent, and then I was just like, damn dog, you make me feel like a piece of shit for saying. But it's like, it's not intentional, but it's still like a flex. You know what I mean? Like it is a flex.
That's a proud flex. That's not a you trying to make somebody feel like shit flex.
So next time, just say my housing payment, and then they can assume what kind of housing you have.
Because you don't control that he rents. That has nothing to do with you. That's how you're controlled. You made the wise decision to invest in something, but that doesn't. You're not trying to take away from him. So him feeling some way is on him for feeling that way, because you're not going out of your way to say, what, you rent, nigga? No, you're just going, hey man, my mortgage, nigga, well, I rent. Oh, my bad. Like, but you can't, like, that wasn't your intention to try to make him feel less than. That was him taking it as less than.
It was cool though. Like after a minute, because we kept talking, and then he was like, well, how old are you? And then he's like, I'm like 24, so you
got time.
It's doable, yeah. And I was like, all right, cool. Because at first you was like,
but like, you got time, like, so it's not like, but As I said, it's all in the intention. Because, like I said, if you didn't try to go out of your way to make him feel that way, then I don't see that as a flex.
No, all right. I didn't know if you guys ever had any accidental flexes on people like that.
I've said things and realized that we're privileged. Like, especially when we
Yeah.
talk to our coworker who's they know who I'm talking about. Anyway, and we talk about our coworker and he says certain things and I go, like, I could never do that. And I'm like, yeah, that's a flex. And it's in a moment, I don't mean to flex, but you're like, I could never do that. Because he'll say something about what his paycheck was, and I'll be like, nigga, if I wouldn't even get out of bed for that. Like, but you're like, you're not trying to flex, but it's just the reaction is, if that's what they were trying to pay me, like,
Yeah, but at some point you were getting out of bed for that. But currently, nah.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, when you're used to a certain way, you're like, I'm not trying to flex, but you're like, your brain's gonna be like, nigga, if you try to hand me that shit, like, but it's not meant to flex, but it's like your brain will go, damn, I'm spoiled now.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess it's just natural. It's like it's not meant to be, but it's just it just rolls out sometimes. Like, I'm just speaking my life, brother. Just speaking my life.
There's nothing wrong with that. Especially if the intention is not to make someone feel bad. I don't think you can be like, man, I feel like shit now. Like, it's like, well, that wasn't the intent, so you shouldn't.
Yeah, it's all. I agree. It's all about intent. I think it's all about intent.
That's like motherfuckers accidentally, like at a urinal, and you're pissing, and you accidentally, like, they accidentally get a glance, like, go, God damn, my nigga, with that, and you're like, all I got is this, and you're like, nigga, I'm not flexing. It's just what it is.
Like,
Like,
why are you looking at?
Yes,
but I'm saying it's possible because motherfuckers do that. Niggas do that.
Man, I don't get it.
That would be wild.
It's always that one person that breaks the urinal rule.
Yeah.
You know, every other. It's always one person that be like,
there's always
go right next to
you.
Like, come on, bro.
You gotta make it awkward then. Just make it awkward. Just make it real awkward then.
What throws me is they're still having conversations with you.
Just put your foot closer to his foot.
Yeah. Next time that shit happens, I'm gonna pull. You remember what's the old boy, Alex Baldwin in Alone Came Polly? When he got right next to, and then when he was done, he didn't wash his hands. He rubbed old boy's ear and walked out. I'm gonna do that shit. I'm gonna rub your ear and walk out. It's the next.
Just look at him right at the face, like, you trying to fuck?
I'm not going that far. I'm not going that far.
Yeah, because we got a couple. We got a couple at the job, Kevin, that might agree. So no, you don't want to do that shit.
That might be a dangerous game to put.
You don't want to put yourself out there like that.
Fucking go back to your tractor and fucking Reese is like, what's wrong, man? Fucked up. Apparently, I got a date and install later on. I didn't intend to happen.
I can't say that.
I challenged him. He called my bluff, and I think I'm gonna go home early today. Like, what?
I'm distraught. I can't finish the day. Yeah, I couldn't do that. No. Nah.
I've changed my mind now. You guys switched that.
You said that's okay. Oh, excuse me? No, you weren't supposed to say okay. Like,
maybe install 8. Like, nah, nigga, yeah. I'm out. Oh Lord, I don't even know how we got there.
Like that, that scene from.
We got you.
You looking at the clock
Kevin directed location.
You looking at the clock like Big Mike in the Wood.
My brother Stacy gonna beat your ass.
Shit. Oh, wow.
Oh man. Oh, you scared the shit out of me. I did not hear you walk in there. Woo.
Man.
God damn. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Was it a kid?
No, it was Amanda.
Oh, okay. I
just looked up and saw human. I was like, what the fuck?
A kid makes it worse. Because they can suddenly sneak around, be right by you. You're like, when the fuck get there?
No, the worst is when you open your eyes, like you wake up and they staring at you, and you be like, what the
oh yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say when it's in the bed and you're like,
No, nowhere is safe.
I ain't got kids, but I hate it when my dogs do that shit to me though. I'll roll over. He's like this.
I don't, can't do that to the kids.
Yes, you can. They ain't gonna hurt them. Might hurt their pride, but it ain't gonna hurt them. You definitely can. Shit.
Like, damn.
Oh, have you caught yours sleepwalking? Let me ask you that.
No.
Sleep talking.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I caught
My
Kendall
daughter
sleepwalking.
will sit up, have a full on conversation. You'll think she's awake, and then you're like, "Hey, go back to sleep." And she'll go, and then just lay back down and go to sleep. But she'll have a full on conversation, sleep, because she'll whatever's going on in her dream.
Yeah.
My daughter grinds her teeth in her sleep, and that shit, it's cringy.
Yeah.
I'm like, every time I'm like, oh my, you gotta get out of here. God, oh my God. It's just like, you're just grinding them. Like, oh God. Like, you gotta leave.
Sorry. I'm just laughing at my little youngest because she be doing the like a man. Oh God.
Alrighty. With that being said, we appreciate you guys. Thank you for rocking with us.
Yes,
Right.
thank you very much.
Last time we checked, we're at 6,000 downloads.
Yes, we are.
Keep on rocking with us, grinding with us. Like, share, subscribe, comment.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
I said we're gonna keep bringing this content, and the I won't lie, the end game is to get monetized out this month. So keep rocking with us. We appreciate you. With that being said, this has been episode 86 of the Heavyweight Podcast. I am Stutter McFly with these three guys. Go ahead and state your name one more time.
Mr. Solids Ellis.
Solids. You back to solids? It's your boy Mo Lethal.
And they call me Hunter.
Till next time. Peace.
Peace.
It's a wrap. That's all she wrote, folks. Thanks for tuning in once again. You can check us out on all streaming platforms. Click like, subscribe, leave some comments, you know what I'm saying? Is it Monday yet? Hello. Every Monday you got new episodes, so tune in. Have a blessed one.